in Christ. This morning, I just want to welcome each and every one of you because it has been a while since we talked, and I wanted to introduce our movie by the title Forgiveness, Mercy, and Love. But before anything, I would like to define each term starting from forgiveness. What we call forgiveness. What is forgiveness? What is forgiveness? Forgiveness can be defined as one of the virtue and the way the heart or the total acceptance to relieve or to get rid of anything you have shown that is a problem to get out of your heart, so that to free yourself from any stress that may lead to that reason. Forgiveness comes with the two aspects. Forgiveness can only come with two aspects. Aspect number one, forgiveness can come if there is mercy. Forgiveness can come if only there is love. Without love, there is no forgiveness. Without mercy, there is no forgiveness. In this case, here is a movie whereby a couple, a woman and a man, live together, and after living together, there are obstacles, there are challenges. The woman double-dealed the man, and she walked out of the marriage. She had broken the man. After walking out of the marriage, after going out there, after experiencing a new environment out of the marriage, she decided to come back. Why? Because life became tough. Now she thought that she would come back and seek forgiveness from her husband. After this woman, she came back, she pleaded to be forgiven by her husband because of the behavior she showed of walking out of the marriage after double dealing, after cheating in the marriage. This is what usually happens in the most cases when you find that when someone or when one partner cheats, he comes up with lame excuses to play guilty so that she can be safe. After now, this woman, she decided to come back home. She came and found that the man was still waiting for him because the man was in love. The man was in love, really love. When you have really love, you wait. You give an opportunity. You give a chance. When you have true love, although pain cannot get out of your heart, but now pain comes less, or pain is lesser than love. Love is greater than pain. When you forgive someone you love, it doesn't mean that you have relieved your pain from your heart. But what comes a problem is that when you forgive the person who has offended you. Maybe someone has cheated to you. You have decided to forgive the person. It is very difficult to retain or to remain with trust. Trusting the person again or twice is not easy. Once trust is broken, cannot be replaced. Once trust is broken, there is no way it can be joined again. You can seek forgiveness, but remember, trust cannot be restored. Trust cannot be restored. Once you have broken your trust with someone, don't expect that person to trust you again. You are the one who had made the person to entrust you. So the person can forgive you, but trust cannot be retained, cannot be restored. Then now, after this woman coming back to the family, she pleaded to be forgiven. She gave the excuses, she gave the reason as to why she walked out of the marriage. But unexpectedly, the man was not happy. And the expectation of the man was not that the woman, the way she walked out of the marriage, could come easily. The expectation was that this woman was to stay away of the marriage for long. The expectation was not that the woman was not to come that earlier. But remember, what made this woman to come back is because of the suffering she met outside there. And when she remembered how her husband was used to care for her, for everything, she said it's better to go back. As the way we read from the Bible, the prodigal son, after misusing all that he had, all the properties that he took from his father, he decided to come back home and to be counted as one of the servants, because he realized that those servants that are working at home, at his home, were very, very okay, more especially feeding and also shelter. The prodigal son, after wasting all the resources he had, there was no any other option. Now this is when he came in his senses and decided that I rather go home and tell my father to count me as one of the servants. I'm not worthy to be called his son again, because I wasted all I had, all my properties. Now, what this man did is that he welcomed her home. He forgiven her because he had loved her. And even when she walked out of the marriage, the man was suffering. The man was in great suffering. That's why the man decided to forgive her. True love has chances to forgiveness. True love has chances to mercy. If there is no any love, don't expect to get that true love. Don't expect to have forgiveness from your partner. If your partner truly loves you, can forgive you, no matter how offended you are, no matter how serious things were, you can come and sort the issues. You can come discuss, as long as someone has come in a good way to seek those forgiveness. But most people seeking forgiveness is not easy. Most people are proud. They don't want to be humble. It becomes very difficult for people to say, I'm sorry. It's very difficult for people to say, I'm very sorry, please forgive me. Maybe they see it's very difficult for them. Maybe they see that they are lowering their dignity. Their ego cannot allow them to seek forgiveness or to say sorry. Never should you be guided or be cheated in any way or directed by your ego or your personalities. More especially when you are in anger, you can do stupid things. So when you have offended someone, when you have done something wrong to one another, when you have offended your friend, your family member, your partner in the marriage, it's good to lower yourself. It is good for you to be humble. Then through that, you can come to an agreement. You can come and discuss and fix it again. Nothing is difficult. The problem is that most people, they don't want to accept their mistakes. Most people, they see it difficult to say sorry. And because there is no humbleness, that's why they see it very difficult for them to say sorry. So when you say sorry, or when you humble yourself, actually things can be sorted out. You can fix whatever broke. Even if there is challenges, the one you offended can decide to forgive you freely because you have come in a good way and a good will. He or she can forgive you. What determines is that is this person in love with you? Is this person having mercy on you? That's why, as I started this topic to introduce this movie, I said forgiveness can be determined by two aspects. Forgiveness can be determined by two aspects. Forgiveness can be determined by love, true love, of course, and also mercy. Without mercy, without love, don't expect that you will receive forgiveness from your friend whom you have offended. It means that in order for you to be forgiven, the person you offended should have mercy on you. The person you offended should have love on you. Without that, don't expect in return. And another thing is that when you harm yourself, because you are the one who offended the person, if you are seeking forgiveness, make sure that from your side you are very humble and you are ready for this forgiveness. You are ready to get or to seek this forgiveness. Someone cannot forgive you because without that, don't expect to have forgiveness from your friend. That is what I can say for now. So forgiveness can be accompanied by a mercy and love. Without those two aspects, don't expect any forgiveness from your friend. Someone can tell you, I have forgiven you, but deep down, the person is suffering. The person cannot forget. The person cannot or is not the position to forgive you. Remember, when you have offended your friend, once you have broke the trust cannot be restored. Thank you for listening. And that is what our movie is talking about.